Good morning or good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Miss Bledsoe. I really miss you guys. Hopefully, you are still engaging in education while on break. Please be safe and continue to wash your hands. Well, today, boys and girls, we are going to work on elapsed time. Elapsed time is standard 3MDA1 and it reads: tell and write time to the nearest minute and measure time intervals in minutes. Solve word problems including addition and subtraction of time intervals in minutes. So, I have our I can statement posted. And on the count of three, I want you to read your I can statement. One, two, three. I can tell and write time to the nearest minute and measure time intervals in minutes. Well, within that I can statement, it is several things that we need to know. It's the ways we're going to show it and how are we going to solve this problem. So, I want you to go and ask your sister, brother, mom, dad. Ask them, what do I need to know in order to be successful with this standard? And how am I going to show it? Remember, the knows are the nouns and the shows are the verbs. Ready to rock? Ready to roll? Discuss? Okay. Bring it back. Bring it back. It's time to time. Bring it back. Grab a friend. Bring them in. And let the learning begin. Woo woo. And let the learning begin. Woo woo. So, I can tell and write time to the nearest minute and measure time intervals in minutes. Well, let's see. What do I need to know? What are the nouns that are in this sentence? Well, we have, use a different color, we have minutes, time interval, time, and then we have the word minute again. So we're going to write those down. So we need to know time. What is time? We need to know minutes. And the minute hand is the long hand. That's correct. And then you have the short hand, which is also the hour hand. So also we need to know what is a time interval. Time interval is the amount of time between the start and the ending. That is also the definition of elapsed time, which is basically the same thing. So, how are we going to show this? Well, my verbs, I see tell, and we're going to write and measure. Tell, write, and measure. How are we going to do this? Your how is always your strategy. What strategy are you going to use? Well, in the classroom, our strategy for elapsed time is the T chart. So, I can tell and write time to the nearest minute and measure time intervals in minutes. Are you ready to get started? Here we go. So first, we will begin with the I do. Who do? I do. While I'm going through this problem, I want you to pay close attention to my strategies, pay close attention to how I develop the T chart with the hours and the minutes. Mr. Hanks started working on his car at 9:30 a.m. He finished working on his car at 11:47 a.m. How long did Mr. Hanks work on his car? Well, thinking about this, I see some examples. What is a.m.? Well, if I think about a.m., is that the morning or in the evening? Well, if you said morning, you are correct. A.m. is morning and P.M. is at night. So, let's start with our T-chart. When you create your T-chart, one side of the T-chart is your time. The other side is your hour / your minutes. This way we are able to keep up with our time and our minutes. So, first thing, Mr. Hanks started working on his car at 9:30. So 9:30 is my start time. So I start at 9:30. And I have to make it all the way to 11:47. Okay. Well, to get from 9 to 11, what is the quickest way to get there? If you said by jumping by hours, you are correct. So let's try jumping 1 hour. We write 1 hour. And in 1 hour, what time will it be? Well, we're only looking at the hour, so it's 9. So if I want to add one more to the 9, it will be what time? 10:30. Exactly. It is now 10:30 in 1 hour. Well, I haven't made it to my time yet. Can I jump another hour? Yes. So if we jump one more hour, what time will it be? You are correct. 11:30. You guys are rocking it this afternoon. So now we're at 11:30. And I need to get to 11:47. Can I jump another hour? No, we cannot. So now we have to go by minutes. What will be the quickest way? 10 minutes? Awesome. So let's go 10 minutes. If I'm looking at 11:30, I need to only look at the minutes, which is 30. So I add 10 to my 30, which will give us what time? 11:40. My time is 11:47. What am I missing? 7 minutes. And in 7 minutes, what time is it? 11:47. So now we have made it to our ending time. So the next step we have to do is add up how long he was gone. Because the question asks, how long did Mr. Hanks work on his car? So now we have to add up our hours and our minutes to give us the exact number of, give us the exact time or how many hours and minutes he did work on his car. So 1 hour plus 1 hour will give us 2 hours. 10 plus 7 is 17. So that's minutes. So total, he worked on his car 2 hours and 17 minutes. Great. Give yourself a granny. Now, ain't you something? Awesome. So next, it's time for our we do. Who do we do? Who do we do? So here is our next problem. And this problem, we're going to do this one again together. It says, Layla left with her family on a trip at 8:17 a.m. They arrived back home at 9:23 p.m. How long were Layla and her family away from home? Well, she left when? In the morning. But when did she come back? It was at night. So let's create our T-chart. Time, hours / minutes. So we need to go from our start time, which is 8:17 a.m., to our ending time, which is 9:23 p.m. So let's start with 8:17. Why? Correct. It is our start time. 8:17 a.m. Now, I need to get from morning to night. What is the quickest way, class? Awesome. Let's jump hours. So let's count in our head. Let's go from 8:17 all the way to 9:17. Let's see. 8:17, 9:17, 10:17, 11:17, 12:17, 1:17, 2:17, 3:17, 4:17, 5:17, 6:17, 7:17, 8:17, 9:17. How many hours were that? 13. 13 hours. It's what time? 9:17 p.m. Now, Ms. Bledsoe is going the quickest way. You could go hour by hour, but of course that will take a long time. That's 13 hours. So the easiest way is just to count up. So now in 13 hours, it is 9:17 p.m. What do I have left? I have a few minutes. I'm at 17 and I need to get to 32. What's the easiest way? Well, we can count by fives. Awesome. So if we go 5 minutes, what is 17 plus 5? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it is 9:22 p.m. Am I at my ending time? No. So I have 22, but I need to get to 32. You guys are so smart. That is 10 minutes. You are correct. So we can add 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, it is 9:32 p.m. So we need to know exactly how long, just like we did in the last problem. We need to add our hours and